Hi, I'm Becca Laurie. Thank you for joining me today. I do this because I love to share my yoga practice. Today's sequence focuses on lengthening the spine, improving posture, and connecting with your inner power. It's developed for a strong beginner to intermediate level. As you go through the practice, remember to listen to your body and accept where you are today. I hope you enjoy, and let me know what you think. Let's get started. Go ahead and walk to the back of your mat. Come to a seated position, either on your knees or cross-legged, whatever feels good for you today. Place your palms on your thighs. Palms are facing down. Open up the chest. Maybe close your eyes. And let's take in some deep breaths here. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. And exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, expanding the chest, and hold, and exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now would be a good time to set an intention for your practice, for yourself, or for someone else. Hold that intention in your heart. And inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale your arms out to the side. Again, inhale, reaching up, fingertips touch, stretch. And exhale, the palms down to the side. Again, inhale, arms up, opening up to the front. And this time, fingertips interlace. Place your hands behind your head, opening up the chest, pressing the elbows out and away. And then exhaling, bring your chin to your chest. Elbows come toward each other, gentle stretch on the neck. Inhale, open the elbows out, maybe look up. Exhale, chin to chest, elbows come toward each other. Again, inhale, open up the chest, elbows open up. And exhale, chin to chest, gently stretching the back of the neck. Inhale to open up. And exhale the palms back down to your thighs. And let's walk the palms forward to the front of the mat and sit the hips back and relax down into child's pose. Maybe your forehead rests on the mat. Really sinking into it here, just letting yourself relax, feeling the grounding energy of the earth. Just allowing yourself to be here. This yoga practice is for you, letting everything else go. And inhale, come up to tabletop, checking to make sure the knees are under the hips, the wrists are under the shoulders. And then doing whatever feels good for you here. Maybe lean forward, lean back, do some circles with the hips to the left and then to the right. Inhale, the right arm up, reaches up, and exhale the right arm underneath the left side of the body. And inhale, reach the right arm up to the side. Exhale the right arm through and underneath the body. Again, inhale the right arm up. And exhale, pull the right arm through the body, this time resting the right shoulder and your head on the ground. Left palm presses into the mat. The left leg can extend back straight with the toes on the mat, or you can lift the left leg so that it's parallel to the floor, pointing the toes. feeling that stretch in the right shoulder. And exhale the left knee back to the mat. And inhale to come back up slowly to tabletop position. Inhale the left arm up and out to the side. Exhale the left arm through and underneath the right side body. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, pull the left arm through. Inhale, left arm comes up, reach up. Exhale, left arm comes through. Come down to rest on your left shoulder and the left side of your head, resting on the mat. Right leg can extend out straight with the toes on the mat, or you can bring the right leg up parallel to the ground, pointing the toes. Keeping your balance here, connecting with your breath, finding your center. And exhale the right knee back to the mat. Inhale, pressing back up into tabletop, walking the palms about a palm length forward, and then exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale to plank. And hold it here in plank. Inhale and exhale, press back to downward facing dog. Again, inhale to lift the heels. Exhale to plank position, pressing up through the shoulder blades. Body is a long line of energy. Inhale and exhale, press back to downward facing dog. Again, inhale to lift the heels. Exhale, wave forward to plank position. Core is in strong. Inhale and exhale back to downward facing dog. Again, inhale to lift the heels. Exhale, come to plank position. Hold it strong. Inhale and exhale, bring the knees to the mat. Untuck the toes. Hold it here in this modified plank position. And then inhale, coming up into tabletop position. And exhale. Inhale, bring the right arm out forward in front of you and the right leg out to your side so it's perpendicular to the mat. You're going to press into those right toes so that you feel a stretch on your inner right thigh. And exhale the right palm back to the mat. Right knee comes back to the mat into tabletop. And inhale, the left arm reaches out forward in front of you. Left toes come out to the side so that your leg is straight and perpendicular to the edge of your mat. Pressing in now to those left toes so you feel that stretch in the left inner thigh. And exhale the palm back to the mat. Left knee comes back into tabletop position. Inhale here and exhale, press back to downward facing dog. Let's vinyasa. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, come to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg rises for three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee comes behind right wrist onto the mat, setting up for pigeon pose. Maybe grab onto that left ankle with your left knee and walk your hips back a little bit more. And then bring your fingertips to the mat. Inhale to open up the chest and exhale to come forward. Forehead can rest on your forearms or arms can reach out in front of you. And you can rest your forehead on the mat. Relaxing into that right hip here. Hips are square with the mat. Breathing into that hip, into that tight area. Just breathing into it, finding the space there. Relaxing your shoulders. And inhale, let's begin to walk the hands back. Body comes upright. Lean onto that right hip, and the left leg is going to swing around on top of the right leg for Globokasana legs. Arms are out straight to the sides, fingertips touching the ground. Opening up the chest here, shoulder blades are slightly pulled together. Inhale to lift the arms up overhead. Exhale, twist to the left. Left fingertips are on the mat behind you. Right arm is pressing into that left leg to really open up the chest. You're leading with the left shoulder here, pulling that left shoulder in toward your spine. Inhaling to lengthen through the crown of the head and exhaling to twist. Inhale to lengthen through the spine and exhale. Let's come back to center. Gently swing the left leg around to the back of the mat and inhale, right leg comes up for three-legged dog. And exhale, right knee comes to the chest and hold. And then step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg comes up for three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee comes behind the left wrist, setting up for pigeon pose. Hips are parallel to the floor. Maybe holding onto that left angle with the right hand and walking your hips back a little bit. And then fingertips come to the mat. Inhale to press up, opening up. And exhale your forehead to the mat or to your forearms. Arms can reach out in front of you. Sometimes my knee gets caught here, so I like to tuck in my right toes, tuck under my right toes. That releases the knee. Giving space now to that left hip. Breathing into it. Allowing yourself to relax. Connecting with the breath. And inhale, begin to walk yourself up. Exhale, let's bring that right leg, swing it around on top of your left leg, setting up for Globokasana legs. Knees are stacked, right knee over the left. Arms are straight and fingertips are touching the floor, opening up the chest. Inhale to bring the arms up overhead, touching the fingers, and then exhaling to twist, bringing the right fingertips on the mat behind you. Left arm is pressing into that right leg. Squeezing those shoulder blades together, leading with the right shoulder, sliding that right shoulder blade up against your spine. And inhaling to lengthen, exhaling to go deeper into your twist. Inhaling to lengthen, and exhaling back to center. Go ahead and unwrap that right leg, bringing it around to the back of the mat. Right toes tuck under. Inhale, left leg comes up for three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to the chest, and step back to downward facing dog. Let's vinyasa here. Inhale to lift the heels. Exhale, come forward to a strong plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot to the inside of the right hand. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, left knee comes to the mat. Inhale to bring the palms to rest on the right thigh, pressing open the chest. Exhale to sink a little bit deeper, really feeling a stretch in those left hip flexors. Inhale the arms up overhead, fingertips touch. Exhale, opening out to the left side, palms face away, arms are parallel to the ground. Take your gaze to the front of the room. Inhale to ground down through the feet, pressing up into a high lunge, arms up overhead. Sinking into it a little here, keeping that right knee over the right ankle. Inhale and exhale, the palms down to the mat. Inhale, right leg comes up into three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to the chest, and then extend that right leg underneath the body, opening up into fallen triangle. So left fingertips are reaching up to the ceiling, looking up to the fingertips, pressing down into that right foot. Inhale and exhale. Left palm comes back to the mat. Right knee comes to the chest and right foot steps back into downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises for three-legged dog. Exhale, left foot steps to the inside of the left wrist. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, right knee comes down to the mat. Inhale, palms come to the thigh, pressing the chest open. And exhale, sinking into it a little bit here. Feeling that nice hip flexor stretch in the front of the right leg. And let's inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, turning to the right. Arms are parallel to the ground, palms are facing forward. Look forward, ground down through the feet to lift up into a high lunge. Arms reach up. Little back bend here if it feels good to you. Sinking down into that left hip. Inhale here and exhale the palms to the mat. Inhale, left knee comes to the chest and step the left foot back into downward facing dog. Inhale the left knee to the chest and extend that left leg through underneath the body, opening up into fallen triangle. Right fingertips are reaching for the sky. Left arm is strong, left foot is pressing into the mat. Inhale here and exhale, right palm comes to the mat. Left knee comes into the chest and left foot steps back to downward facing dog. Maybe pedal the feet here and then come to stillness, pressing the chest toward the knees. And let's vinyasa here. Inhale to lift the heels. Exhale, come to plank, core in tight. Inhale and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale here, exhale, right foot steps to the inside of the right wrist. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, left knee comes to the mat. Inhale, palms come to the right thigh. Exhale, sink into it. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, open out to the left, arms parallel to the floor. Look forward. Inhale, high lunge. And exhale, palms come down to the mat. Inhale the right knee to the chest and exhale it through and underneath the left side body, fallen triangle. Inhale. And exhale the left palm to the mat. Bring the right knee to the chest and step it back for downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg comes up, three-legged dog. Exhale, left foot steps to the inside of the left wrist. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, right knee comes to the mat. Inhale, hands to the thigh. Exhale, sink lower. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, open out to the right. Inhale, looking forward and come up into high lunge, reaching up. Exhale, palms come down to the mat. Left knee comes into the chest and left foot extends through that right side body. Exhale, right palm comes down to the mat. Inhale, left knee comes to the chest, left foot steps back for downward facing dog. Let's vinyasa. Inhale to lift the heels. Exhale, come to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's make it a strong downward facing dog here. And inhale, looking forward. Step the right foot to the inside of the right wrist. Exhale and inhale, come all the way up for high lunge. Exhale, opening out to the right side. Hips stay facing forward. Arms are strong, parallel to the ground. Grounding down through that right foot and those left toes. Inhale, high lunge. And exhale, opening out to the left, warrior two. Strong, powerful warrior two. Engaging the core, pull the belly button into the spine. Maybe drop down a little bit in that right leg. Arms are strong and parallel to the ground. Inhale, straighten the right leg. reach forward. Exhale, press back into reverse triangle. Inhale here and exhale. Arms come parallel to the ground and then keep moving down into triangle pose. So right fingertips can be on your leg or on the inside of your ankle. Left arm is reaching up, maybe looking up. And exhale, look down. Palms come down to the mat. Inhale, facing forward. Exhale, grounding down into the feet. Inhale to come up for high lunge. Hold it here. Maybe sink into that right hip a little bit. Inhale and exhale. Lean forward. Arms come to your sides. Palms facing down. Hold here. And inhale, arms come up. Left knee comes up and into the chest for stork pose. Exhale, kick through that left heel into warrior three. Arms are out in front of you. Catch your balance. Strong in that right standing leg. Inhale and slowly step that left foot back into a high lunge. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Bring your palms down to the mat. Inhale, swing that right foot all the way up into three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee into chest. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee into chest. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Connecting with the breath here, you're doing a beautiful job. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, left foot steps to the inside of the left wrist. Ground down through the feet and inhale to come up into high lunge. Holding here, sinking down a little bit more into that left leg. Inhale for a little bit more of a back bend. Exhale, opening out to the left. Strong here, hips stay facing forward. Inhale, arms come up, high lunge. And exhale, open out to warrior two. Belly button is pulled into the spine. Shoulder blades are slightly pulled together. Arms are strong and parallel to the ground. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Reach forward and press back, exhaling into reverse triangle. You can look up at your fingertips or you can look down. Inhale here and exhale. Bring your arms parallel to the ground and then keep moving forward into triangle pose. So left hand can rest on the left shin or can come in front of the left ankle, reaching up with that right hand, maybe looking up or down. Strong in your triangle, connecting with your breath. And look down. Exhale, bring the palms to the mat. Inhale, look forward. Exhale. And inhale, grounding down through the feet. Press up into high lunge. Inhale and exhale. Lean your body forward. Arms come down along the sides of your body. Palms are facing down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Right knee pulls into the chest for stork pose. Exhale, leading with that right heel. Press back into warrior three. Strong left leg. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears and relax your face. Remember to breathe here. And very slowly, we're going to inhale. Right foot steps back, arms come up into high lunge. Maybe a little bend in the back. And exhale, plant the palms to the mat. Left foot steps back, downward facing dog. Exhale the left knee into the chest. And inhale, kick it back for three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the knee into the chest. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee into chest, core in tight. Step back, downward facing dog. Pressing into the mat with the hands, strong forearms, pressing up through the shoulders, pressing those sit bones up into the sky. Inhale the right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through to the inside of the right wrist. Inhale, come all the way up for high lunge. And exhale, open out to the right, arms parallel to the ground. Inhale, high lunge. And exhale, open out for warrior two. Inhale, straighten the front leg, flip the right palm, reach forward. Exhale, press it back into reverse triangle. Inhale, bring the arms parallel to the ground. Exhale, coming down into triangle pose. Looking up or down. Now look down and exhale, bringing both palms to the mat. Inhale, looking forward and coming all the way up into full lunge. Maybe a little back bend here. Inhale and exhale, leaning the body forward. Arms come down to the sides, palms facing down. Inhale, coming up to stork. Exhale, pressing that left heel back and through for warrior three. Palms in heart center or reaching out in front of you. And inhale, left foot steps back into a high lunge, reaching the fingertips up toward the sky. And exhale the palms down to the mat. Inhale the knee to the chest. Exhale, step the right foot back for downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, left foot steps to the inside of the left wrist. Inhale, come all the way up, high lunge. Exhale, open out to the left. Inhale, arms up, high lunge. Exhale, open out to the right for warrior two. Strong in your warrior two here. Inhale, straighten the front leg, flip the left palm. Exhale, press back into reverse triangle. Inhale, arms come parallel to the ground. Exhale, moving into triangle pose. Looking up at your fingertips or down at the ground. Inhale here. And exhale, bring the palms to the mat. Inhale, looking forward and grounding down to press all the way up into high lunge. Exhale, leaning the body forward. Arms come down along the sides of the body. Palm faces down. Inhale, come up into stork. Knee comes into the chest. Exhale, press the right heel back for warrior three. Palms can be at heart center or arms can be stretched out in front of you. Inhale to slowly bring that right heel back to the mat for a high lunge. And exhale, palms come down to the mat. Left knee comes into chest and steps back for downward facing dog. Holding it here for a couple breaths. Maybe pedal out the feet. And inhale, right leg rises for three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot steps to the inside of the right wrist. Inhale, ground down to come up into lunge. Exhale, open out to the right, arms parallel to the ground. Inhale, arms up, lunge. Exhale, settle into warrior two. Inhale, straighten the front leg, reach forward, flip the palm. Exhale, press back into reverse triangle. Inhale, arms parallel to the ground. Exhale, come down into triangle pose. Either looking up or looking down. Look down, exhale, planting the palms. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, take the left foot in a step. And inhale, reach up to lengthen. Exhale to fold over that front leg for Parsvottanasana. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale to fold. Feeling that stretch in the back of the right leg. Hips stay pointing forward. Grounded in the back left foot. Breathing here, belly button is pulled into the spine. And inhale, look forward. And exhale, step the right foot back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot rises, three-legged dog. Exhale, left foot steps to the inside of the left wrist. Inhale, come up into high lunge. Exhale, open out to the left, arms parallel. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open up into warrior two. Inhale, straighten the right leg, reach forward, flip the palm. Exhale, press back into reverse triangle. Inhale, bring the arms parallel to the ground. Exhale, slowly revolve into triangle pose. Right fingertips reaching up. Strong in the right shoulder. Look down. Exhale, both palms come to the mat. Step the right foot in a step. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to fold over that left leg. Again, inhale to lengthen and exhale to fold. Parsvottanasana. Relaxing the face and the jaw. And slowly inhale and exhale. Look down at the ground, press your palms into the mat. And inhale the left leg into three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, come to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, jump, step, or hop the feet toward the hands. Inhale for a half lift. And exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, bend the knees, come all the way up, fingertips tap lightly. And exhale, palms come down through heart center. Bring the arms down, bend up the right knee. Reach behind you to grab the ankle from the inside. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to kick into the hand, reaching with the left fingertips forward, kicking with the hand and reaching with the fingertips, strong in that left leg. Kicking and reaching, connecting with the breath. Beautiful pose. Inhale to come up and exhale. Release, arms down at your sides. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Release your arms to your sides. Inhale, bend your left knee, reach around to the inside of your left ankle. Right arm reaches up. Inhale and exhale. Begin to kick into that hand. Kick into the hand, reach with the right fingertips. And slowly you'll find yourself coming forward, kicking and reaching, strong in that right leg. Remembering to breathe here, opening up that left shoulder. And inhale, come up, and exhale, release. Inhale, arms up overhead, and exhale, arms out to the side. Again, inhale, arms up overhead, and exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Shake it out a little bit here. And then reach your hands underneath your feet. Palms are facing up, toes are tucked in the crease of your wrist. Padahastasana. Palms are pressing into the bottoms of the feet. Feet are pressing into the hands. One circle of energy around your body. This is an active pose. Pressing and pulling. And slowly release. Palms pressed into the mat. Step the right foot back for a low lunge. And then step the left foot to stack on top of the right for a side plank, reaching those left fingertips up. Maybe step the left foot behind you and open up into Wild Thing, pressing the hips up toward the sky. And exhale, bring the left palm back to the mat. Left foot steps up to the inside of the left wrist. Exhale, right knee comes to the mat. Inhale and exhale, press the hips back into half splits. Left foot is flexed, and you're bending over that left leg to the extent that feels good for you. Inhale, move forward into low lunge, walk the left hand to the inside of the left foot, and we're moving into lizard pose here. You can stay with your palms on the mat, or you can come down to your forearms. You might feel this in your right hip flexors and in your hips. Just breathing into those tight areas to find space. And allow yourself to just be where you are today. Push your edge a little bit. And inhale, begin to walk your hands back up. Bring your left hand to the outside of your left foot for low lunge and step that left leg back into downward facing dog. Look forward, hop, step, or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale for half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step the left foot back for a lunge. And bring the right foot to meet the left, stacking them for side plank. Extending that right arm up toward the ceiling. Maybe drop that right foot back for Wild Thing. Pressing the hips up to the sky, reaching toward the front of the room, relaxing the neck. And slowly release. Bring the right palm back to the mat. Right foot steps to the inside of the right wrist. And exhale, left knee comes to the mat. Inhale and exhale, hips come back for half splits. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to fold over that right leg. Really focusing on the stretch in the back of the right leg. Right foot is flexed. Shoulders are relaxed. Jaw is relaxed. Breathing here. And inhale, come forward. Right hand comes to the inside of the right leg, setting up for lizard pose. You can either stay on your hands or you can walk yourself down to your forearms. Feeling the hip flexors in the left leg, loosening. Breathing into those tight areas. Just allowing yourself to be where you're at in this minute, in this moment. And slowly walk yourself back up, right hand on the outside of the right foot. Right foot steps back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, come forward to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward and come to a seated position on the middle of your mat. Bring the soles of your feet together for Baddha Konasana. You can interlace your fingers around your toes, or you can hold onto your ankles. Inhale to lengthen, and exhale to come forward, keeping the spine nice and straight here. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to come forward a little bit more. maybe using the elbows to press open the knees a little bit more. And then you can allow yourself to relax down into it. This is our transition pose, moving into our floor poses and cool down. This is a good time to revisit your intention for the practice. Inhale to slowly come up. Bring the hands to the outside of the knees, pressing the knees in together gently. Stretching the legs out in front of you. Palms are behind you on the mat. Fingertips are facing forward. Inhale and lift the hips up for reverse tabletop. Toes are pointed. Head can gently fall back so that you're looking back. And exhale, slowly lower the hips to the floor. Inhale back to seated and exhale. Bring your hands either to your legs or the bottoms of your feet, folding forward. Inhaling and lengthening, and exhaling, folding a little bit more. And slowly inhale back to center. Press your palms behind you on the mat, fingertips facing forward. Again, inhale to lift the hips for reverse tabletop. Exhale the hips to the mat. And inhale to seated. Exhale to fold forward over your legs. Maybe inhale to lengthen and exhale to fold. And allow your neck to relax. Slowly inhaling to come back up. Moving into boat pose, shins are parallel to the ground. Arms can either be extended out in front of you, or you can hold the backs of your thighs. And exhale, low boat, inhale, boat. Exhale, low boat, inhale to boat. Exhale, low boat, inhale to boat. Exhale, low boat, inhale, boat. Exhale, low boat, inhale, boat. And exhale, low boat, inhale, boat. Gently bring your feet down to the mat, palms press into the mat to walk forward a little bit on your mat. And we're going to lay back here very slowly, reaching down one vertebrae at a time until your head gently comes to rest on the mat. We're setting up for a bridge pose here, so palms are pressing into your mat, arms are at your sides, feet are pressing into the mat, and we're going to inhale and ever so slowly lift the hips up and then coming up one vertebrae at a time, low back, mid back, and then tuck your shoulders underneath you and maybe clasp your hands, lifting your hips up toward the ceiling. Keeping your chin in one position, facing up. Really pressing those hips up and breathing. And release the arms and slowly lower your hips down to the mat. You can either take another bridge pose here, or we're going to move into wheel pose. If you'd like to take wheel pose, place your palms on your mat along the sides of your head. Fingertips are facing the front of the mat. And then slowly lift the hips up, and then low back, mid back, upper back, and press into the head. And then press into the palms, lifting yourself up. Strong through the arms. Strong in the legs, breathing. And when you're ready, slowly lower yourself back down. Maybe bring your knees into your chest, hands clasped around the knees, and rock back and forth to release your low back. Moving into waterfall, extend your legs up toward the ceiling. Pull your toes back to flex your feet. Palms are flat on the mat. This is an active pose here. If you'd like to move into shoulder stand, kick your feet back over your head and place your palms behind your hips, extending your feet up in the air. Shoulders are pressing down into the mat. Bring your toes over your head behind you for a halasana. Looking at your belly button. Maybe paying attention to your breathing as your chest rises and falls. And bring your palms back to the mat. Slowly roll down to the mat, one vertebrae at a time, till you get to the hips, and then slowly bring your legs down to the mat. Inhale the arms up overhead for a big stretch from fingertips to toes. And exhale, let's bring the fingertips out to the left and the toes out to the left for a crescent on the floor, really stretching that right side body. And back to center. Inhale and stretch. Exhale, fingers and toes coming to the right side for a crescent on the right. Feeling a nice long stretch on the left side of the body. And inhale back to center. Bring your arms down to your sides. Bring your knees into your chest. Maybe wrap your arms around your knees and gently rock back and forth. Bring the feet to the edges of the mat. Arms are out to the side, and windshield wiper your legs back and forth. Really enjoy how this feels on your back after all the hard work. And bring your knees into your chest and lower your knees to the right for a twist. Looking to the left. Maybe taking the right ankle over the left knee to get a little bit more of a stretch in the hip. Keeping that left shoulder blade pressed into the mat. And slowly come back to center. Knees into the chest and drop the knees to the left side of the body. Looking to the right, right shoulder is pressed into the mat. Option to take the left ankle over the right knee to get a little bit more of a stretch in that right hip. Or whatever modification you prefer here. And slowly come back to center. Bring the knees into the chest, rocking back and forth. And then spread the knees and bring the hands down to the outside of the feet for happy baby. Pulling down on the feet, bringing the knees toward the ground, lengthening out the spine, pulling the hips down to the mat. Now maybe rocking back and forth. Maybe extending out one leg and feeling that stretch. And then the other leg. Maybe grab your toes with your peace fingers and rock back and forth. And release, bringing the knees to the chest. And then extend your left leg out in front of you on the mat, pulling the right knee into the chest. So interlacing the fingers around the right knee and really pulling that knee into the chest and extending the left leg through the heel. And then bring both knees into the chest. Extend that right leg out towards your mat. Really pulling on that left knee. Pulling and pushing through the right heel. And release your left leg down to the mat for our final Shavasana. Feet are apart, toes are falling away from the midline of the body. Arms are at your sides, away from the body, palms facing up. Letting go of your practice. Letting go of any judgments of yourself or your body. Accepting you for who you are today. Releasing any tension. Bringing the awareness to the area around your heart. Focusing on that space. Go ahead and rest, and I'll call you back. And slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your body. Maybe rock your head back and forth. Maybe wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Reach your arms up overhead for a big all-body stretch. And slowly roll onto your right side, resting your head on your right arm. Taking another breath here. And then slowly pressing yourself up to a seated position, keeping the eyes closed. Bring your hands to heart center, lift the chest. Thank you for allowing me to guide you today. I hope you can keep this peaceful energy with you throughout your day. And remember yoga in your daily life, not just the movements, but where it points to in our true inner selves. Namaste.